Hello and welcome back to Tales of Zestiria. In the last episode I was at the in-boss place, so I only had one monitor and now I have two monitors and I have my other mic. So I'm able to actually record with the other mic. So we're going to save point travel and
It's impossible to catch him in the darkness. It's a good thing it's not night yet. Well, make sure you don't get kidnapped in broad daylight.
Ready? All right! You won't hit! I won't lose! It's time! This isn't over! Spring circle! Tiger blade! Let's come out! So, alright! We'll be gone! You won't hit here! You won't hit here! Hang on, everyone! Yeah! This isn't over! Let's keep it up!
Well, that was actually pretty decent.
Must have been, if you're complimenting me. You can't hold back if you want to win! Sonic Flurry! Dance and burn focus on defense!
How can a ring be legless? I mean, honestly, how can a ring be legless?
Ready for this?
No!
The fight!
Focus your efforts! Let's give it up! Dance, Embers! Spread out! Come on, everyone! Quick circle! Tiger Blade! Let's give it up! Try this out! Dance, Embers! Let's collide! Yeah! Let's give it up! Shadow Shot! Come on, everyone! Go forth! Beast of water! Ready? Dragon Fang! Shadow Shot! Quick circle! Come on, everyone! Be gone! Strike! It's over! I think it's time to take a breather somewhere. After me, Sorek. Ready? Go! Misty Reap! Come on! Have come through! Quick circle! Yeah! Try this on! Try my enemy! Slash!
How could this have happened?
There we go! Info about an Iris gem.
I wonder how long ago that was.
What, getting one of your bad feelings, Rose?
You could say that. I haven't heard much about the village of Horsa lately.
This stone disease, could it be a Hellian's doing?
That I cannot say, but I have a bad feeling about it. You don't have to be Rose to feel it. he is! Maven!
Oh my, what are you doing here?
The priest in Pendrago asked us to pass along this thank you gift.
You followed me all the way here?
Trust is everything, whether it's business or personal. Isn't that what you taught me?
We promised the priest we'd do it.
I don't know what to do with you two.
Still, you've got an eclectic circle of acquaintances.
One of the hazards of the trade, yes. But then, you could say it's connections like these that make up the world.
Makes you tough to track down, though.
Quit your belly aching. Here, I'll let you keep that gift.
We can't do that.
Oh, don't be that way. This is how those connections get their start.
All right. Thank you.
Wait, then what was the point of coming here at all?
I wouldn't dwell on it, lass. Never lose that pure heart of yours.
Shall we begin?
Blow you away!
Be gone! Strike! Dragon Bang! Sword Rain! Ha! Strike! Sonic Flurry! Yeah! Ready?
Let's get out of here!
That thing is going to get annoying for me, isn't it? Yeah, I'm going to disable it.
Delivery confirmed. You Sparrow Feathers definitely know how to secure quality goods. Now, about our next order.
Sorry, but something else has come up, actually. We hope to do business with you again, though. Felice, Telfrin.
Boss, what perfect timing.
Work?
Yeah, we got
Hey,
something we should discuss elsewhere.
come on over here. All right.
We were approached by a secretary from the Roland's government. It looks like a job offer.
What?
Is this secretary the steward to the Emperor?
That's right. Plus, we got some juicy info, too. It seems that the Queen of Roland's is making moves to adopt the child of her late brother.
Interesting. The current Emperor is the son of the previous one, but the Queen wasn't the mother.
Right. And she once conspired with her own son in an attempt to shift the line of succession to him. You remember how that all worked out. You can bet the secretary hasn't forgotten either.
Sounds fine. I'll handle it.
You're taking the job? You realize this client is our sworn enemy.
Remember the creed of the Scattered Bones. If the job itself is a necessary one, it doesn't matter who the client is. That's what we stand for, isn't it?
I suppose it is. Gosh, boss. I don't know what we'd do without you.
And that's why I'm the boss.
Anyway, how should we approach the client?
We'll sneak into Pendrago Castle.
Seriously?
The client's probably too skittish to come meet with us personally, and a proxy won't do it all. I need to judge the client for myself.
Got it. If we're headed for the castle, I better call up everyone.
Don't worry. I'm going with her. There's some things a shepherd can't ignore.
Huh?
You sure? Is this okay, boss?
Rose, it's looking like the Imperial family has somehow gotten mixed up with Hellions.
We should go by ourselves.
Talfrin, Felice. We'll go by ourselves. It'll be easier to get around that way.
All right. Take care out there, boss.
Saray, you watch over our boss now. You hear?
Will do.
I feel kinda guilty, getting you all wrapped up in the affairs of the Scattered Bones.
It's really okay. I should be there for you. All the more so if Hellions might be involved.
Finally, it's time. Let's get going to Pendrago.
Tezel, you're really going through with this?
Better late than never.
What's this about?
You don't need to know.
Oh, come on! Just tell me!
Hey, cut it out! Get the hell off me!
What an adorable couple.
Hey, can it, Pixie? Let's get moving.
Tezel, are there really Hellions in the Roland's Imperial family?
You're slow to catch on. Go see for yourself.
Hey.
Yes, Saray. I know.
It's cool, guys. I love being kept in the dark.
Sorry.
I promise, just a little bit longer and we'll be able to explain.
All right, if you say so.
Okay, let's see if there's anything that okay, there's nothing here that I can miss. Sorry, I'm just double checking in case there's anything that I can miss by like side things that are missable. But because I do want to experience the most of this game, but I want to avoid using a guide as much as possible. Simply because I want to experience the game for myself, but I also don't want to miss out on any missable side things. So I do have a guide, but I have to physically tab out to check it. And when I check it, I just skim through, like, because this guide is very handy in that it has boxes saying you can you have to do this now or you will miss out on it. So I'm just reading those boxes. So the only thing that I can miss out on is a skit, which all I have to do is say Do that.
We worked so hard to obtain the spiritual powers and all, but there's no way of telling if we can really win.
That's reality. And there's always luck involved in battle as well.
I know that, but still.
But his domain is less of an obstacle now, thanks to the spiritual powers.
It might be a trap set by Kitty Beard, though.
How about saying something a little more positive for once?
You know, precautions like these may determine the outcome of the battle.
Oh, the power to perceive the truth.
Ever the skeptic, aren't you?
We did gain some experience through the ordeal. Why don't you try saying something positive?
We need to trust them, Mikleo. Believe in yourself and your fellow comrades.
Don't get so worked up. I'll help you out.
Dazzle.
Thanks. We're gonna be counting on you.
Don't mention it. You are helping me get my revenge after all.
Huh. And that was it. I know you why we're heading out. I'll just do that. Oh. 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 Let's see, I think this one would be better. Yeah. And I'm an idiot. Just. Go on, what are you hiding from me? Peach gel, okay. Then we can do some bushes. But I actually have some that I can use. Oh!
Focus, guys!
Scumbag!
Get on! You should die!
moving more.
Yep, thanks to all of you.
Thanks to us, indeed.
Well, every little bit helps.
Well, Super Drago, and we're gonna fight the royal family now or something? It's another cutscene with Douchebag 101.
Zavid!
Somehow I'm guessing this ain't a coincidence.
What do you want now?
Just a word of friendly advice. Leave your opponent this time to me.
Don't mess with me, Zavid.
I'm not messing with you, especially not now. You can listen to me or not, your choice. But I'm handling this either way.
Like hell.
Fair enough, Dezel. But just so you know, there's 2 people left that I've still got a score to settle with. And I didn't save these last 2 shots of mine just to throw them away.
What are you even talking about?
Mickey boy, when a man says he means business, he means business. Don't ever forget that! Now, come at me!
It's on.
This is ridiculous!
Too late now. Here goes.
I'm not letting an ass like you interfere with my plans.
Gonna have to beat this ass first before you can say that.
Sorry, I'm handling this. Don't you dare try to keep me out.
Dragon Bang!
Hiding, Dezel? Why am I not surprised?
Damn it, Sorey. I told you to let me take this one.
Damn. You're a lot better at this than you used to be. Hey, if you can't stop this fool from killing the Hellions, then try using this. Its power can stop malevolence from binding with people.
Got it.
I'll give you my very last shot. You can pay me back later.
Why do this?
Hell if I know. Go on ahead. Zavid needs a nap.
Okay. So he's still a douchebag, but he's a nice douchebag.
We'll have to wait for nightfall to sneak into the castle. Why don't we chill at the inn for a bit?
Oh, why not, why not, why not? I'm gonna save though, just in case, because we don't know what will happen.
This thing sure is weird.
Is that the thing Zavid gave you? He said that it's a tool that shoots out power.
Yeah, and that's how he gets power to oppose the malevolence.
So, if you shoot yourself, you gain more power. If you shoot someone with it, you sever their ties with the malevolence. So it's kind of like a bow that only fires arrows of pure energy. Is that it?
These bullets have that kind of power?
Presumably.
And this is the last one, huh?
Looks like it. Assuming we can't figure out how to make more.
How about we take it apart and see if we can...
No way.
I know. We probably wouldn't know how to put it back together if we did that.
Yep.
We need to treat it with care. It's obviously valuable.
An arrow of force.
What do we want? We want that. I suppose there was no, skit. Of course, take the wrong way around. Hey, you're still open. Interesting. Ooh. Let's see. Oh, talk to Rose. Huh. I think I might have bugged it. Because apparently the scene was supposed to play as soon as I left this inn. And we're trying to talk to the girls now. Okay, now. Okay. Sweep of the town. Okay, got it, got it. There's nothing to report, Royce. Okay, move on to the next sector. Yeah. Let's see. Nothing there. Nothing here. Nothing everywhere. I wonder what's the... Yeah, I think something is glitched here. So, load. Now let's try again. Hang on. Hang on a second.
What's that?
Oh. That's why.
Well, if it ain't the boss. Welcome, welcome.
Okay, well, we found the reason why I couldn't continue.
Lunar! But you look like a Hellion!
Oh dear, look at that face. You're scaring me, boss.
We don't have time to toy with the likes of you. Come on, I'll settle this right here and now.
What exquisite anger. It makes me so hungry.
Here he comes!
The malevolence he emits is incredibly strong.
You mean it's just like with the Cardinal before?
Don't think about anything else until we beat it.
Got it! Ready?
That was radiant, Edna. Suppose I could learn from your level of reserve.
Damn it! Still not enough?
It's the end of the line, Lunar.
Now!
Got it. What is this feeling?
Watch out! There's someone else here!
Might you refrain from acting out of turn?
That voice! Shut up! Don't interfere with me!
Foolish, reckless fox. Your role was to lead them on, if you recall. If you act recklessly and provoke his anger, what will we do then?
Wait!
This wasn't the plan, but I'm flexible.
Oh.
Whoa!
Fuck.
What the?
Better go after him, or you'll lose him, girl. Surely you won't let him get away with such a vile betrayal.
Then that so-called job offer...
It was a trap!
Damn it.
Quit messing around and show yourself!
Okay, let's... Oops. Buy that. Buy that. Buy that. Buy that.
What's your hurry? Relax. This is just the opening act.
I'll relax when you're good and dead.
Tezel, do you know whose voice that is?
How could I forget? That's who I've been after for so long.
What?
Huh. Guess we'll
Haven't you
finally...
noticed, Lila?
I have. There is no malevolence within this domain.
Meaning that whoever's generating this isn't a Hellion.
What could this mean?
Maybe we'll finally find out who Destiny's after. Or what Destiny's after. Maybe we know he's
Enough,
after
all right?
revenge.
Come on! Let me out!
His
Huh?
will is not to be ignored.
Lunar!
Yeah! What is going on?
It's a creepy lady, or girl, or whatever.
Rather productive for an opening act. What splendid anger you've shown me, girl. If it should blossom into hatred. Oh, but how happy he will be.
Who is she?
I've waited so long.
Indeed, the time is ripe for both of us.
What?
Wait, Dazzle! She's not a Hellion!
Like I give a damn. You turn my friends into Hellions and drag the name of the Wind Riders through the mud?
What are you talking about, Dazzle?
Do you mean to say that the girl still doesn't know? Splendid. Oh, how splendid. The perfect scene has been set.
She's...
Dazzle! No! Let me go! This moment is what I've been living for!
She sounds like
Everyone
Scarlet.
stop! This whole thing is wrong! Saray, Dazzle, what's going on?
From Guild Wars 2.
Dear, dear girl. Let me fill you in.
Just less annoying.
In a desperate effort to preserve and continue the Wind Riders, who were his last concrete connection to his dead comrade. This seraph abused your remarkable resonance to periodically commandeer your body, steering you all into the darkness, recreating the Wind Riders as an assassin's guild. Then, in his quest to kill a Hellion, he set his sights on the power of the Armatis, using you over and over as a vessel to enact his vengeance. It was all right, he thought. It was all to avenge his friend. I do wonder if you agree.
That's right. And to take my revenge against you, I would do it all again in a heartbeat!
That's enough, creepy little girl, for now.
Yeah, there's something wrong about all of this.
Let's get out of here! I think not.
She became a Hellion? Why?
If words alone won't make you remember, well, like I said, I'm flexible.
So, you show your true colors at last.
Dang it!
Scumbag! Kill you! That's the only reason I live!
Oh, how lost you are in the illusion of self-affirmation.
What are you saying?
It's quite pitiful, really, though I do understand how you got like this. Think hard. What was it that you truly desired? Back then, how and why did you lose your friend after killing a Hellion? What happens to its malevolence? Are you really so sure you want this to be your vengeance?
Shut up!
Lila, get ready to purify her!
Not this time. I'm gonna kill her!
Dazzle!
What the fuck?
What?
You mustn't! There's no other way. No! He's broken the pact?
What? How?
Dazzle!
Tisk, tisk. I can't let you do that.
What? But why?
Saray, this isn't the time!
All right.
Again, I can manipulate the senses of others, deceive them through illusion.
So when it looked like you'd suddenly turned into a Hellion...
Precisely. Though for the record, the Hellion was real.
Lila, use the authority of the Prime Lord to stop Dazzle.
I can't! The Sublord has broken the pact!
Can that even be done?
Not usually. It can't be done from the Sublord's side.
My, this is getting interesting.
It's over!
Won't do.
Tell me what it is you're after!
There's something you should know, Shepard.
What?
Let me show you exactly what mischief your Seraph friend has wrought.
Dance, Ember!
merely give his blessing. That's all. But not every blessing of the Seraphim is one that brings fortune to the people.
Finally! Finally, I can kill you! Die!
Oh, that's creepy.
I really enjoy traveling with them. We're so lucky.
Yeah, I'm truly grateful.
And of course, I want to bring the Wind Riders under Rollins' wing. You're the greatest in the land.
But engagement to you, Prince Conan? It's like a dream.
I'm sorry to see our journey end, but all's well that ends well.
No. I don't want this to end.
Don't let up out there. Go!
Prince Conan, the captain is missing!
He looks like Luna.
Get away from her right now!
Who are you to order me around?
He's already a Hellion.
Huh? Who are you talking to?
You all smell so delicious. It's driving me wild.
How could he have completely turned into a Hellion in such a short amount of time?
Your Highness, what is this nonsense about us killing the first Imperial Prince?
Guards! The traitor scum are here!
A trap, huh? You sick lunatic.
How can this be? It appears that Brad, the leader of the Wind Riders, has murdered the prince. He is already in custody of the Pendrago City Guard. All other Wind Riders are likewise under arrest.
Understand? It's all because Prince Conan became a Hellion, and at the urging of his Hellion greed, he sought to eliminate all hindrances. And by now, I imagine that you've already guessed what made him a Hellion. Have you not? Him.
I might be willing to pardon you, at least, if you'll agree to be mine.
What?
Oh, come now. You'd be the kept woman of the heir to the throne! A greater honor does not exist.
Why you?
Come on!
Behold, this is the fruit of your blessing. Do you have any idea what people call those with this kind of power? Angels of death.
It was all my fault? All my fault.
Well, that's dark.
Looks like someone finally remembers his past.
Rose! Jessel! Move it!
And now the real fun starts, Shepard. Pay close attention.
Rose.
Dazzle, don't move. Got it?
Why, you?
You mustn't! Rose is horribly wounded. Even if you purify the malevolence, she doesn't have the strength to handle the burden.
You mustn't attack now! Rose will...
If we don't do anything, Rose will become a Hellion.
Except her wounds will kill her even before that happens. A shepherd is faced with difficult choices sometimes. Isn't that right? Better decide quickly, Shepherd. Your darling comedian doesn't have long.
Silence!
He does know how to aim. I'm over
Hold
here,
it,
you
Sorry.
bastard.
Get back for a moment. I have a plan.
What?
Okay, let's fight this ball.
Oh, Shepherd, do quit your desperate flailing about. You risk making a mess of the grand stage I spent all this time preparing.
Sarai, listen.
Dazzle, don't push yourself.
Just listen to me. We have to sever the bond between Rose and the Hellion.
Even for the shepherd, that would be nothing short of a miracle.
It's impossible.
Sarai, hand me that thing you cut from Savid. It can fire strength itself, right? Then I shall be that strength. I shall be your attack.
What do you mean?
Even as he is absorbed into the Hellion, he'll become an attack with a will of its own. He'll find the bond between Rose and the Hellion and sever it without hurting her body.
But that's just suicide!
If I can summon up the last reserves of my strength and merge them with the power stored in this one remaining bullet, I can stay myself long enough to break the bond while leaving Rose untouched. Sarai, neither Rose nor I can afford to waste any more time. You understand, don't you?
Dazzle? No!
Counting on you. Don't mess this up.
What?
Rukai, go it!
Rose, I'm so sorry. It was me. I caused you, the Wind Riders, everyone to suffer. It's all my fault.
That's what was bugging you? I suppose from the outside it looked like we were suffering. But as far as I'm concerned, these have been the happiest years of my life. 5 years ago, when everything went pear-shaped, we could have been tossed to the winds. But instead, we got to travel again together as the scattered bones and the sparrow feathers. I was so happy. In fact, I'm grateful to you. Really. Hey, come on. There's gotta be more you want to say.
I'm useless. In the end, I wasn't good for a damn thing. But I can say I did one thing right. Just one. And that one right thing made everything else worthwhile. I'm eternally grateful to you too, Rose. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he got the sight back.
Tell Saray and the others that it wasn't all bad. Romping around those ruins with all those nutballs.
I will.
And if they get bummed out about this, tell them, hey, I thought you had good to do in the world. Keep moping and crying, and I'll chain you up so tight you can't even breathe.
What?
And then, give him a good kick in the ass for me.
Is that Disney?
Yeah.
Good luck out there. Keep on keeping on.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's dead. Ugh.
Rose!
Oh, thank goodness.
So, what happens to our Wind Seraph now? How are we going to armatize into the wind thing?
So, how does it feel? What do you think, Shepherd? To be as infatuated with someone as he once was? Is it not right that Seraphim, whose blessings only cause misfortune, should not be allowed to exist? Was not his very existence evil to the core and deserving of extermination?
Lies!
You've got quite a bark, girl. Those are some plucky words from one who once sought to kill the shepherd for the same reasons.
Who are you anyway?
I am Simone. Like him, a wretched, pitiable seraph, burdened with countless sins.
Oh, it's douchebag.
And now, Exeunt.
Wait!
I suggest you make time to grieve.
Yeah, he is dead. I'm gonna miss having Deso around. I mean, he made some really good comments in the skits and stuff.
I told everyone to meet here tomorrow morning. Sometimes it's best to be alone for a while.
Thanks, Mikleo.
Saray, don't worry about it too much. I need a bit of a walk myself.
I'm not gonna trust that star.
Dezel's death, his shameful acts, and the things Simone said. Perhaps they're all things the Shepherd has to accept in order to quell the Lord of Calamity.
I'm just not sure how to feel about it all.
I was thinking you should quit.
What?
Just hear me out. I used to think that when the Shepherd was getting crushed and overwhelmed by his duty or by his destiny, that it was something that you could just up and quit. Until yesterday, that is. Things are different now.
For Dezel's sake, if nothing else, I want to find the answers.
That's right. It isn't even some feeling of obligation so much as I just want to know, in the hope that we won't make the same mistakes again. So that's why I no longer think you should quit.
We definitely have to find some answers.
Right. And it isn't just the shepherd's duty either. This journey is something we, all of us, need to own.
That's true. Thank you.
There's no need for thanks. I just said how I truly feel.
I want to talk to everybody. Get in as much lore as possible. Hey, it's douchebaggy.
Hey, Shepard. Tell me something. How was Dezel in his last moments?
He was smiling.
So, he was he? I guess he got his wish after all.
Zaveid, you knew Dezel, didn't you?
Huh.
Sort of. There was a time my comrades and I saved him, and he was just a little rascal.
Oh. Is that why your fighting styles are so similar?
Yep. He learned by copying me. And yet, I don't think he even remembered who I was. That fellow tossed everything away, even his memories.
That's so sad.
But if something gets thrown away, you just gotta find it again. And you found it for him, didn't you?
Hey, are you trying to comfort me, Zaveid?
You bet I am. You're gonna be my all-important vessel pretty soon. Can't have you getting all malevolent on me.
What?
Huh?
And on that note, I think I'll go talk to Lila about that Sublord Pact.
You gotta be kidding me!
Oh god, we're gonna be stuck with
Well, I
him.
can't exterminate the Hellions all by myself anymore, can I? And besides, if I tag along with you, I can collect your debt to me whenever I like.
You can't just decide something like that!
Oops, I did. Anyway, see you tomorrow, Sheps.
Well,
that lousy.
Oh, fuck you too, Zaveid.
Saray.
Huh?
Back there, I spoke with Dezel during his last moments. And when I saw him then, I remembered something that I'd forgotten long ago. I had met him before, when I was really little. I realized he'd probably been protecting me ever since, my whole life.
Rose, Dezel didn't want you to know that. He said he wanted you to live believing you'd come this far by your strength alone.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what he wanted. But I actually wish he'd just straight up told me, without knowing I was a jerk, self-absorbed and totally ungrateful to him.
Sorry.
From now on, you gotta tell me these things, alright?
Right. This is actually a load off my mind. I was worried you'd be, you know, devastated.
Yeah, I don't know. A whole lot of things happened all at once. And somehow it doesn't feel like I'll never see him again. And the garbage that crazy Simone chick was spouting, I think it says more about her problems than anything else.
Rose, you're my hero.
Oh, I just don't like to think too much. Anyway, Saray, you get some good rest.
I will.
No, it's not time for me to get some sleep. I'm gonna go and talk to Edna and Lila. I think they're here, aren't they?
Our friend, the creepy little girl, she said she was burdened with sins.
Right. And she also said that the shepherd must know the truth of Seraphim, who carry such sorrowful burdens.
Of those whose mere existence means human suffering. Sometimes death can be a release. If just by living one causes terrible things to happen, then death would be.
Edna, stop right there.
I'm not talking about Dezel, you idiot.
You shouldn't be saying that about your brother either.
So what if I did? They're just words. It's probably nothing you haven't heard before anyway.
I still don't like it. I don't want to hear it right now.
True.
Oh. Then there's nothing to discuss.
Yeah.
Cold-hearted bitch.
Saray. All I was really trying to say is that I think Dezel was saved in a way. I chose my words poorly, and it was wrong of me.
Oh.
I apologize.
Okay.
Thank you, Edna.
Guess I was wrong.
Don't mention it.
She is just as bummed out as us. Yeah, she's feeling the same as us. Poor Dezel. Ooh, chest. Now, time to go and speak with Lila.
Lila, what are you doing?
Oh, this?
That's incredible! How'd you do that?
Making paper crafts like this really takes the edge off for me. I forget about all my cares, and it's like I just enter my own little world.
Like with me and gaming.
I see.
Saray, you've got to stop carrying the burden all by yourself.
I think this one's gonna be tough, even if I share the burden. I find myself wondering, was there anything else I could have done? Should we have talked it over first? I just start thinking about things.
Moments of reflection are good for the spirit, Saray, but regrets solve nothing.
What's this?
Humans have a custom. Sometimes they send a paper boat down a river imbued with a remembrance of their lost one, so that it may reach them. Since Dezel was a wind seraph, I thought maybe a bird that soars through the air would be more fitting.
Oh, that's nice.
Now, Saray, let's send it off.
I don't think that would actually fly in real world, though. Just saying.
I'm sure it reached him. Lila.
Yes?
Thank you. But you mustn't try to carry the burden all by yourself either.
I'll be quite fine. There's no need to worry. I'm going to stay up here for a while. The wind feels comforting.
All right then. I'll leave you to it.
Okay. I too have a ways to go.
Okay, to the inn, to the inn, to the inn. I assume leaving, we just skip the inn part, but I want to go to inn because, you know, skits and stuff like that. Secret chest? No secret chest. This is sad. I'll miss Dazzle. Explore the city a little longer, no.
Morning, Saray. Did you sleep well?
Yeah.
You don't look like it.
Yo, Saray!
Oh, Zavid. You're still here.
Ouch! Lila, is he always this cold?
Well, it looks like everyone's here. Care to explain why you wish to enter the Sublord Pact?
No problemo. My goal is directly connected to the Shepherd's journey.
Your goal? Oh yeah, you said there were people you had to settle the score with.
Right. One of them being little Miss Edna's older brother. And the other? Mautellus.
Mautellus of the Five Lords?
The entire Glenwood continent is supposed to be under his protection, right? Except our baby boy toddled off somewhere, and right at that exact time, the Lord of Calamity shows up. Isn't that funny?
It can't be.
I didn't think it could be either. At first.
Wait, so...
But if Mautellus really did become a Hellion and bind with Heldolf...
We'll need to confirm that's what happened.
And the only way to do that is to approach him directly.
Ooh.
Maybe, but we need to be able to stand against Heldolf's domain, or we're sunk.
And that's where I come in.
Wait, what?
If you'll let me fill the Dezel-shaped hole in your group, together we should be strong enough. How about it? It's in all our best interests, right?
What do you believe we should do?
Saray!
No. What were we talking about again?
Wait, it's passed out?
Hey, can I have the floor?
Huh?
Hey! I thought you had good to do in the world! Keep moping and crying, and I'll chain you up so tight you can't even breathe! That's what he said. Oh, and he asked me to kick your ass a little too while I was at it. And then I told him I'd do my best out there. And so that's why I'm damn well gonna do my best out there. Why am I crying like this?
It's because you missed
Rose.
He was really, really glad he got to travel with all of you. And I didn't even notice. But in the end, he was smiling. If only I'd talked with him more. Oh, forget it. I'm done.
Thank you for delivering his message to us. He was a kind watchdog up until the very end.
I'll say.
Guess you'll be okay from now on, huh, Rose?
I'm okay. Are you okay?
All right, let's go.
Hold your horses! Don't I get a pact thingy?
Oh.
Oh, right. Here's the pact.
Alrighty. So, now what do we do?
Just as planned. We're heading to Glavend Basin.
Since it's the place where we first met Heldolf.
Glavend Basin, huh? Here we go!
And now, I can finally use this. sauce. Let's keep Savid for a while. Okay, let's go to the end, finish any mini skits. I will then save and end this recording for now because I actually want to go to sleep.
You said you'd fill in for Dezel, right?
A man never goes back on his word. Well, unless it's with the ladies.
But can you really do it?
Oh, ho, ho. You doubt me, huh? Come on, you've seen what I can do.
Yeah, but only because you practically forced it on us.
I said I was sorry. Jeez.
We get how strong you are, but what about the spiritual power of wind? You don't have to go back and get it?
Not to worry. The shepherd takes those spiritual powers into his being. So there's nothing to worry about. Especially not with an able and handsome wind seraph like me.
All right then.
I won't let you down.
I'll see to it you don't.
I'm a little surprised. You're quite knowledgeable about spiritual powers and shepherds.
Well, I am a well-experienced grown-ass man after all. You know you can always count on me.
Somehow I'm not so sure that I can.
That's a disturbing image.
I know this is real sudden, but there's something I want to ask y'all so I can fit in a little better. Tell me your weaknesses.
Wait,
why
what?
would we tell you something like that?
Hey now, that's cold, Mick boy. I'll tell you mine to make it fair. On days when the temperature is low, I get cold.
Yeah, because you don't wear any clothes.
Oh, I see how it is. You want something juicier? Let me tell you something. If a girl starts crying, there's nothing I won't do for her.
Didn't need to know that, thanks.
You guys are tough customers. All right, try this one on for size. I'm strong against earth, but weak against fire.
We knew that.
That's no good either. Well, then here's a juicy tidbit that'll rock your world. As far as I can tell, from the waist up, Lila is...
This isn't even about weaknesses anymore.
Looks like you're fitting in just fine, I'd say.
What the fuck?
Hey, Zavid. I want to ask you about something you mentioned.
Oh, Is this your response to my love confession?
What?
Don't try and weasel your way out of this. You said there was something you had to settle with my brother.
That's all there is to it, really. There's just something between us we need to settle.
And that something is?
I told him, please let me marry your little sister, and he punched me.
Don't lie.
Oh, come on, he'd totally do something like that.
Fine. Don't tell me then.
What the fuck?
No wonder he's worried about her all the time.
So what's this really about?
Did Edna's brother ask a favor from you or something like that?
Who wants to know?
Does it have something to do with the oath?
Nah, it's not that big of a deal. But even so, a promise between men is just as sacred.
What the? Maybe it was if he turned into a Hellion, he asked Savid to kill him. Maybe I'm just purely guessing. He's drooling. What is this?
It all might be too much for mere humans to bear.
I shouldn't have taken them along. Oh, it's so useless to say that now.
They could have stayed home in their rooms if they didn't want to deal with it. They went out of their own accord.
Yeah, and I don't think either of them expect or want anyone to take responsibility for their being dragged into this.
Both of them seem so used to living with the Seraphim. Wonder if they were always like this.
Soraya and I were raised together ever since we were just babies.
There was a time when you were a baby?
What?
That's rude.
My bad, my bad. I'm sure you were a sweet, well-behaved little guy back in your day.
Too bad I'm not like that anymore, huh? You know, there's something I've been wondering.
Yeah, what?
You're an Earth Seraph, right? So why do you use an umbrella for a weapon? Isn't that more like a water element?
I guess I can tell you. Ready to have your mind blown? I'm using it precisely because I'm an Earth Seraph.
Huh?
What?
You know about the dominant relationships among the elements. Earth, water, fire, and wind, right? Earth is stronger than water. Meaning that especially when using seraphic arts, you can increase your mana output by using the subordinate element as a catalyst.
What?
Just to let you know, Lila has been using wind-imbued paper, and Dezel's pendulum has been using earth and minerals as their catalysts. The staff that you've been using is fundamentally an earth element. You'd have to be a complete idiot for using something like that as a water seraph. Is what I'd like to say, but I'll hold back.
But you did just say it!
Well, if you've been using it as a way to train yourself, or a way to incorporate physical attacks on top of seraphic arts, then you're not doing it completely wrong, at least. The longer you live, the easier it is for you to choose to do what takes the least amount of effort. But if you really aren't satisfied and want to grow stronger, then you're just going to have to do things the hard way if you want to go beyond whatever ability you were born with.
Huh.
Anyways, you've been using your staff without knowing what it's for. Good job, dummy.
Okay, that's all the skits. I hope you have enjoyed, and I will see you all later. And rest in peace, Dezel. And welcome on the team, douchebag Savid. Bye.